Alright, so I'm going to show you today how I rig up my walleye rigs for my tip downs or tip ups, however you want to call them. Usually I'd be using a size 2 hook. Usually I go for the red. For some reason they love the red. Most fish too. What I'm going to use for my line is Trilene Extra Strength 12 pound. This is a mono, and then just showing you the little swivel weights I use to balance them after, and a barrel swivel, and this is what I use to attach it to my tip up line, the one that you'll be pulling by hand. Alright, let's get started. So just so you guys can see better, I am using a bigger hook, although what I usually use is a size 2. Alright, so we're going to take our line. So I'm going to put 2 hooks, maybe a foot apart. So what you're going to want to do is put the hook through the loop, the line through the loop, okay, like such. Okay, leave a little bit of excess, and I'm going to wrap around that 6 times. Make sure you're doing it tight. 6 times, and then I'm going to grab the end of the line and I'm going to put it through the top of the loop. And then if you take a look at that, that'll kind of make like a noose. I'm going to try to show you close up here if you can see. And there's our first hook. Alright, that's it right there. We're going to snip off any of the excess. Alright, so there it is. That's a very, very strong hold. So now that you got that, so what you're going to do next is, first of all, if you want, you can throw in some beads or something. I usually go solo. I've tried beads before and they haven't worked much for me, but depends on what area you work with and how the walleye are there. They may work for you, so you can throw some beads in there and stuff. So this is the same way you can do a pickerel rig too and put a spinner on it. So you put a bunch of beads and then you tie a swivel and put a spinner on it. That's the kind of knot that you're going to be doing. Alright, so now that we got that, so we're going to grab the other end here. We're going to grab a hook. Same thing, but we're going to put it through the bottom just so, the same kind of way. You can see there, that's about a foot apart. Okay? Same thing, you're gonna, but this time you won't have to cut any excess. You're just gonna do those loops again. Very tight. Hold and pinch. Put it through the back side of the hook. And then you tighten. You can use your nail to kind of work them down, and then you pull. So there you got the 2 hooks in line. Now you're going to do the barrel swivel. So for this I believe it's a polymer knot. You make a loop. Alright, and you go around the loop, let's say 4 or 5 times, 2, 3, 4, and then through the one that's tied up. See, I'm going through the one that's tied up to the barrel swivel, and then I'll go through my initial loop at the top, What you're going to want to do before you tighten this is get a little bit of saliva on there, just so it doesn't cause any kinks. And then you pull. It'll make the same kind of noose style. And now you got your knot. So there you got your barrel swivel. You got your first and second inline hook about a foot apart. And that's pretty much it. You're ready to tie that onto your tip-up line. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. I'm going to try to have content like this once a day. I also wanted to add, with this rig up, you can put live worms or live minnows only if you're on the Ontario side. On the Quebec side, you can only do dead frozen minnows. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.